Hi everyone! Sorry it's been so long since I've done a video. I've moved, finally. I'll show you some of our house later. But we're in and it kind of took over, so I haven't done videos for ages. But today I'm going to do a favourites video. I've never done one before, but I see loads of bloggers do them on YouTube. So I thought I'd do my June favourites. So if you haven't seen a favourites video before, it's all the things I love and that I've used most throughout June. So I'll do makeup first. This has been my absolute favourite. I did post it on Instagram. It's by the Balm Company and it's a highlighter. It's so good. I hadn't heard of the Balm Company before, but I googled it and you could buy it online and it says in some Superdrugs. I haven't actually seen it, but it's so good. Can you see? And I use this little brush here and I just put it here and down my nose and a bit on my chin, or wherever you want to put it. But when I've worn it, everyone has commented and asked what it is. I've tried to get it for my sister, but I'm struggling because I did buy it on a BA flight from there, you know, their little duty-free brochure, but they don't do it anymore. So have a look. It's called Mary Luminizer and it's really, really good. I love it. Next is eyeshadows. Now I've been trying to find really nice ones because I want to do my own makeup for my wedding. And I wanted a brown palette. I've looked everywhere, but all of them were too shimmery and I don't want to have loads of glitter on my eyes. I want it to be a bit matte. And also, I'm struggling to find a good match for my eyebrows because I fill them in with eyeshadow. I got this palette. I wasn't sure if I'd like it, but I love it. And it's got a brilliant match for my eyebrows. So I don't know if you can see the ones I've used most, but that is the one I used for my eyebrows. I'd never have tried it before. It's only because I put it on as eyeshadow and I thought, I'll try it because it looks kind of grey, but it matches really well. It's the best match I found. Anyway, I love that to tap on here. I've been using that quite a bit, and that one as a base. Basically, I've used all of them a little bit. That one I've probably used the least because I have some that are quite similar, but I've used this palette every day and I think it was only £10 and I've looked everywhere. I've got little Sephora pots I've tried other Maybelline ones, but this one, did I mention it was Maybelline? It's Maybelline. This one is great. Oh, it's on the new carpet. Some of the palettes you buy, you like a couple of colours and then you don't use any of the others and it's a real waste. You might as well have bought them individual. Next is a blusher I bought. It's Rimmel London and it's a really light pink tint. I love it because I've got my Kiko one, which is a lot brighter for a harsher look. But in the summer, again, I know it's boring, but for my wedding, I wanted it just on the apple of my cheeks, just like a little pink flush look. I got the idea because I saw a Laura Mercier one and it was kind of a marbled effect, but it was like £38 and I couldn't afford it. So I really searched for a similar colour. And this is it. I don't know if you can see, I've got a little bit on. So I do try my contouring. I do a bit here of the bronzer, then a Peachy Benefit blusher, and then I put that just on the apples of my cheeks there. But this one's perfect. It's got a slight shimmer. I don't know if you can see. But I've used that, again, every day like I have the eyeshadows. Hence they're my favourites. So, that's a good one. Cheap as well. I think it's like £3, £4, something like that. Now this is my favourite mascara, which I've reverted back to. I was trying a Lancome one, but this is still my favourite. It's their Real from Benefit. Can you see? And I just think it separates my lashes really nicely. Some of the others I've tried just clump them together. And I did try lash extensions. Again, maybe you saw on Instagram. I was testing them out for my wedding, but they're quite a hassle to look after. I loved them and people said they look great. But I don't know on my wedding day, like if they're going to be crossing over and one of them goes in my eye, and because they're quite thick and they stayed on for ages. They were supposed to drop out, but over a month later I still had a couple there, and you're not supposed to pull them out because it pulls your lashes out. So I was trimming them down and it's a bit of a hassle, to be honest. So I don't know if I'm going to go for the Eyelure fake ones to stick on for my wedding day and then this over the top. I'm going to think about it because if I cry, I don't want it down my cheeks, and everyone says you should get a waterproof one. But it's my favourite and I've been using it all the time at the moment. I'm trying out lipsticks for my wedding, so I bought this a month ago. I splashed out, it's a Dior one, £26, and the colour is nude and it's so nice. It looks a little bit pinky here, now I'm showing you, but it's not, it goes on nude colour. I don't know if it's pinky enough for the wedding, because I do want it to be a little stronger than just a plain nude. So I think in the wedding pictures you look a bit washed out. I'm going to start looking at some more of their lipsticks actually, because I don't have any of theirs and I've never tried them. It was only because I was at the counter looking at foundations and the lady recommended it and I was like, yeah, alright. So I bought it anyway, got talked into it, and it's so nice on. It's lovely for every day, or if you're doing really dark smoky eyes and you want a nude lip. And it's not kind of beige, it literally is like nude colour of your lips, because you know some of them are a bit browny beige you buy for nude. My Kate Moss one is, which I like, but this is a totally different look, and it goes on and stays on really nicely as well. So that is Rouge Dior Nude, number 263. There we go, that's what it looks like, everyone. Next is my nail varnish I've been wearing loads last month, and I just took it off yesterday actually, I had it on. It's, can you see the colour? Roughly there, can you see it? It's because I'm sat in front of a window. It's Barry M, and the colour is Huckleberry. And it's really lovely. When I was younger I used to wear colours like this, and I kind of went off the pastel. But Barry M has so many nice pastel-y colours at the moment, and I just didn't have a blue and I wanted to try it. Because in the summer I normally go for bright pinks and bright orange and coral, so I thought it was a nice change really. And actually I wore this out the other night and I had this on my nails. Everyone's told me time and again you should keep them in the fridge, and I forget and I don't, especially in this hot weather they go so sticky. But this one's going on very nicely. All my other old ones I keep adding more and more nail varnish remover to it to like loosen it up. I think I need to sort them all out, to be honest. But this I've worn loads and I just think it's a really lovely shade. Sorry if you can't see it properly, it's because it's so bright in here. Hold on, there. Or maybe you saw the colour already, I don't know. Okay, love that. I bought my next favourite by accident. I was going away on a work job to Barcelona and I forgot my tweezers. So I went into Boots and I found these. They're little travel ones. They're Tweezer Man and they're so good. They're really, really good. Can you see they're slanted at the top? My other ones are slanted, but these are sharper. You do grab bits of your skin sometimes, you know, it really hurts. And they're great for putting in your bag, in the little tube they come in, and you don't lose them. Because when I've gone away, I've forgotten to pack them and I chuck them in my handbag, and then I lose them, which is why I've lost my others. At first, I wasn't sure if they were a bit small to hold, because you have to go quite far down, and it feels weird that it doesn't rest on your hand. These were expensive for tweezers, I thought. Well, £12.50. I don't know how much you pay for your tweezers. And I like that it was pink as well. And it gets all these little ones in here that you can't always see, and then you stand in front of a window and you're like, oh, I thought I got those. But lovely, really good. I have tried loads and loads of eye creams. I researched them, I Googled them. I just finished a, not useful because I can't remember what it was called, but it was from Amazon. And I think I liked it. It was more of an eye serum. But then I read in the reviews they were sending them out for people to do good reviews, sending them for free. So I might have got sucked into it there. Anyway, a couple of months ago I did lots more reviews looking up because I worry about aging. And this one came up well. It's the Revitalift Magic Blur by L'Oreal. And I think I really like it. So I've used it for a while now, like I say, a couple of months. And I don't know if you can see any of it. I'll get some of it out. It's cream, but it's kind of serumy too. Look, a bit like a gel. I don't know if you can see. And I put it all under my eye and here and just tap it in. And I think it's working. It feels really smooth because I bought that Puff Off, the Benefit one that I showed you all. I don't think that works. I just don't think anything gets rid of your eye bags apart from water and sleeping, which not everyone does enough of anyway. I would recommend this one. I'll probably like a new one after this one's run out because I like to change it up. Because they say you shouldn't always use the same ones because your skin gets used to it and it stops working. I don't know if that's true, but I like to change it up just to see. I don't really know if it's better to use a serum or a gel or a cream, which is why I do try to change it up just to see. But in the summer, I find I have less bags than in the winter. I feel like in the winter you look a bit like that. I won't do that again. I really like this anyway. I like the feel and texture of the liquid. I like how it goes on. I like that it feels smooth around your lines. It says it helps bags. I don't know about that. Like I just said, I don't think anything does. But for fine lines and soaking in well, I do think it's good. So that's been a favourite of mine all last month. I have hand creams all over my house. I have them in the kitchen, in the bathroom, I have one in the lounge, but I don't have one in my bedroom. So I just bought this when I was in Sainsbury's the other month, and it's Dirty Works hand cream. I think all of the Dirty Works stuff smells so nice. I don't know if you know that range. It looks a bit like Soap and Glory, but it's in Sainsbury's. But the shower gel, the bubble bath, it all smells really, really nice. And so I just grabbed this. I think it was about £3, but I love it. I've got a White Company one, I've got a Zara one, I've got loads. But this is really good and it smells really nice. I don't know why I'm smelling it because you can't smell it unless you go into Sainsbury's. But it says it's nourishing and it has cocoa butter, all those nice things, but it rubs in really nicely. You know, you get some of the hand creams where you rub them in and it just stays white on your hands, and that's really annoying if you want to put it on before bed like I do. It just rubs off on the sheets. Rubs in nicely, nice and cheap. I put it in my side drawer of my nice new side cabinet. If you're bored of me talking about my wedding, I'm sorry, I've got something else coming. A wedding perfume. I did mention on Twitter that I bought it. It's Dior. See, I got talked into everything at the Dior counter, but I actually bought this one in Singapore when I went a while ago, but I was going to save it for my wedding, so I wanted a wedding fragrance. But I thought, why don't I just start using it? Because I wanted to get used to it, and I wanted to check that Michael liked it, because that wouldn't be great if he was like, what are you wearing? I love it. It's fresh, it's summery. Oh, maybe I should tell you what it is. It's Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. There's two, so there's this one and the original one, so I think this is the new summery one. Also, I love the bottle. How nice is that? Very nice on my new dressing table, which I will show you in a minute. So if you go past a counter, have a sniff. Like I said, I bought it in Singapore at the airport. I think it's roughly about £50. I am totally in love with this Diptyque candle. I keep smelling everything. That must be so annoying for you because you can't smell it. This has such a nice fragrance. Now, to be fair, I didn't buy it. Michael did the John Bishop show and they all got one of these as a gift. He had no idea how nice a Diptyque candle is. He just went, oh, I just got this candle. They're very expensive and they're very nice. It's lovely. I keep it in our bedroom. And it's good because when you move, you want everything new, don't you? And I love my Zara candles, which I've showed you before, but they're downstairs. So this is our upstairs fragrance. It's really nice. I try not to burn it too much because I really can't afford another one. I think they're like £30, £40. I'm not really sure. But someone told me in a candle shop that you're not supposed to burn them, oh god, if I told you this boring information before, you're not supposed to burn them for more than 20 minutes, because after 20 minutes that's all the fragrance you're going to get anyway, and that's the best period of time, and if they're good candles, the fragrance should keep going. I like to keep them on all evening, but this one, the expensive one, I don't. I've seen these for sale in Space NK, I don't know where else, probably Selfridges, places like that. It's really, really nice though. Michael's not allowed to burn it, I can only burn it because I don't want it to run out. But this has been such a favourite since we've moved in last month, and every evening I like to put it on for a bit so the whole of the upstairs smells nice. And it does really fill all of the upstairs. So if you want to splash out, maybe you don't because that is expensive for a candle. It is really, really lovely. I'm gonna stop smelling things in a minute, I promise. Something I've been, oh, hair up my nose. So, sorry, I'm back. So, oh, it really itches. I know in my last haul I showed you a scarf I bought from Primark. I loved it so much, I bought another one. And I love it because it's got blue in it, because I bought some blue trousers, and I've been wearing this loads at the moment because it's been so boiling, but then all of a sudden it will rain, and in the evenings it does cool down, so I feel like you need a little wrap around. So I bought this one. Really like it. And when I went to Madrid and I've been to Milan lately, it was really nice in the evenings because when you sit in the courtyards for dinner and that, it gets chilly. I always show you how to put on a scarf, and look, I don't even know how to do it myself. Like this. But I liked the pattern on it. Look, and I think it goes with a lot of things. It has a lot of colours in it. I have been wearing it a lot. You know, you really get into something you've bought and you just wear it all the time. This is it. This is what I've been wearing all the time. Oh, I should show you my Zara bag. That's a big favourite. I've just remembered I'm going to run downstairs and get it in a minute. Anyway, back to the scarf. Probably like £4 or something from Primark, aren't they? But that has been a favourite and I've been wearing it a lot. Now this I bought because, as I mentioned earlier, it's really sunny, then all of a sudden it will shower. And I still like to run even if it's raining and I don't have a raincoat. So I bought this from Sainsbury's. Don't know if you can see. So it's children's, but it fits and it's got flowers on. I think it's so sweet. But I was just saying to some people on Facebook the other day, I wore it to a children's birthday party and a little 6-year-old girl had the same coat on. Embarrassing. I just like put my hood up and hid in the corner. Anyway, even though I'm wearing like the same coat as a 6-year-old, I like it and I've used it loads. I think everyone needs a raincoat at the moment because it's so unpredictable here in England. But I thought it was a really cute pattern. And all the ones I've seen I haven't really liked. They're just kind of like walking jackets, you know, hiking ones. Dark blue, greys and things you use in the winter. But I wanted a nice summery looking one that I could just pop on. And I have been popping it on and I try to avoid children when I'm wearing it. My last bit of clothing is these trousers. Look, can you tell I like them? I've bought them in every colour. Now the first pair I bought was the blue ones. They're from Dorothy Perkins. They kind of taper a bit at the bottom. I've worn them loads because it wasn't always this warm like it is today. I wanted something that was thin material that I could still wear and be comfortable in if the sun came out and it got boiling. And like I keep saying, I was travelling quite a bit last month and they were perfect for on the plane because it's hot when you get off the other side as well. Anyway, I bought the blue ones, loved them, and someone said to me, you should really have got them in all the colours. I thought, probably should have done, so I did. And I got them in the black and the khaki colour. And all my little vest tops from Primark and other places that I've got them go so well. The ones I showed you before, these vest tops, do you remember, with the little lace trim? Love them. I've just been tucking them in. And it's really, really nice with some flip-flops or some little flat ballerina shoes. Can't tell you how useful they've been because it's just too hot to wear skinny jeans and things like that. And it's too uncomfortable sometimes. So they have been perfect. So Dorothy Perkins. Actually, when I got the first pair, it was 20% off. So I think they're about 18, but normally maybe 20% more than 18. I can't work it out. Anyway, I really have worn these to death. And I love it that it's summer at the moment and I can wear all my nice summery bits. But as we head out of summer, I will be wearing those again. I think they might do them in other colours. Oh, they do. They've got one with flowers on. But I do have some flowery trousers similar that I got in Primark. But they have been a firm favourite. I'm going to quickly run and get my Zara bag. Here it is, my Zara bag. I was at the airport like I was most of the last month. That's why I keep talking about it because I was barely in the country. And me and my friend were looking at these bags in Zara and we were like, oh, I really want one. They'd be so useful. And we're like, no, can't afford it. Then it was meant to be because my strap pinged off my bag. Honestly, just as we were walking away, and I was like, to buy it now. It was duty free, but it was about £22, I think. And it's, look how big it is. You can fit everything in. And I bought a bag from Primark, that grey one I showed you in my last shopping haul. It snapped. After saying how handy and sturdy it was, it broke off. But this one, I've travelled, I've gone to Barcelona, Milan, Madrid, and it's held up, it really has. Don't know why I did that face. Look, inside, I didn't know if that was going to be a bit annoying just to have something like that, but it attaches with this around the handle so no one can steal it. And then I slot things down the side. Oh, I'm a bit scared to show you in here because it's probably a mess. There's tissues and stuff. But you slot stuff down the side and then you can tie it up in the middle. You see where I've just tied it in the middle there? Like that. Yeah, it's real thief-proof, this one. And the lady in the shop told me it was reversible because it's red inside. I don't know though, because then you'd have the big seam on the outside. I haven't tried it because I like it that it's black and is ready on the inside. You can fit so much in it. Look how big it is. It's perfect. Huge, you can fit everything in it. And if you're going on your summer holidays, you know you take so much on the plane. You take kind of your Kindle, your iPad, your magazines, your books and stuff like that. It's good, you can like jam it full. Hurts your shoulder because they're only thin straps, but you can fit a lot in it. I think that's all the favourites I've got here. I only wanted to pick out the things that I did really like. I didn't just want to like gather all my stuff and the new things that I bought. I wanted to show you things that I thought worked, which were nice, which maybe you'd want to try. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been ages and I appreciate you watching and not kind of leaving my channel. I've been so busy, but hopefully I'll do some more on the lead up to the wedding, which is really soon. It's like 2 months or something. Really must get organising. And my fiance Michael is back from tour tonight. Yay! I know some of you have been watching the tour and I've met some of you, and thank you for your kind presence as well and for coming up and speaking to me. It's really nice to meet everyone. But I am glad to have him home, mainly because he still hasn't unpacked, because he hasn't even lived in our new house yet. But if you like, I'll show you some of the nice bits here. I'd like to show you my dressing table because I harp on about it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do tell your friends to watch my videos and subscribe for more and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And on Twitter, if you'd like, do tell me the videos you'd like me to do or the ones you do like, and I'll do more of them. It's been so fun doing this again. I've missed doing it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye! Oh, I was going to take you to show you some things, but I'll say bye now. Bye! So here's my dressing table, everyone, the one I keep going on about. This room's not quite finished storage-wise, but I love it. I love my dressing table. It's not really pretty because I haven't done it with like flowers and candles, but it's functional. It's my lipsticks, my hair grips, messy stuff in the background, and my brushes. Look at this pot with my brushes in. Can you see, is that in focus? Very pleased about that. A bucket of brushes. Here's our new bedroom furniture we're very happy with. And we have matching bedside tables too. Of course, it's jammed with most of my stuff, and Michael has just the bottom drawer. Here's our little reading corner I showed you on Instagram. I love this footstool. I saw it in a shop and then all of a sudden they were gone, but luckily they found me one out the back. And my lovely little lamp. I'll say goodbye again. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like seeing some of our little home here. And hopefully I'll see some of you soon, and I'm going to do some more videos. Alright then, have a lovely day. Enjoy the sun. Bye!